Hey, what's going on, everybody? It is July, I almost said January, July 18th. And what's covered today's quick day trade. It was short, quick, sweet. Locked in a total of about $5.3 thousand in a whopping 2 minutes and 14 seconds. I did try to send it out to the members of the Simpler Central Room, and I'll talk about that here in a minute. But to show the goods, because there's always the naysayers or whatever you want to call it. Let me open it. All right, there it is finally. All right, so bam. Okay, so traded the Russell across 20, made 265. So 265 times 20 is 5.3 thousand, and you see here is just a one and done type of day, and I was in the trade for 2 minutes and 14 seconds. So let's talk about the trade. Like, what was the setup? How and why did I do what I did? And show this here. It was kind of frustrating. It kind of happened fast, but so here is their simpler central room. And right here, I was saying I was going along the Russell, and as I was tapping this, it goes boop, and it moved right as I was doing. But apparently, Nancy got a hold of it and was able to grab a hold of the trade, which is kind of nice. But yeah, I did try to throw it out there. I did alert it, but then right as I sent it, was getting ready to send it, it just popped. But let's talk about the setup. So I've been using anchored VWAPs at specific moments and times in the day and in the chart, and I use them for my entries to have a small risk big reward type of trade. And it's been pretty solid lately. I can't complain about it. And the Russell has been all the rage lately, especially with it's looking like FOMC may do rate cuts, so on and so forth. So the Russell's been all the rage, and it's done a huge move higher. Well, today, let's go ahead and here is the hourly chart. And what I was looking at first is, so I like to do top-down approach. So first, I look at the daily. I like to look at the daily time frame, and I'll look here. And what I do know is that so we had this huge spike up, a little bit of a consolidation. I was thinking we're going to spike up and then hit the yesterday's close and then fall down. However, I was wrong. It decided I want to touch the highs. And so that had me leaning a little bit because maybe it wants to come up and retest this level. So that's the hourly. So, and the reason I explain this, because this is going to explain why I took my profits around 260. So if that was what I was looking at yesterday's close, now we're down to the hourly time frame, and here, and it was this candle that I traded. And so if price is coming down to this anchored VWAP here, it's kind of holding, and I was looking for it to break in, move higher. Then I know how high, but that is what the setup was there. All right, and so from there, so I'm like, all right, if I'm looking for a price to go higher, what happened over here on the 2-minute chart? I like to trade the 2-minute off of these levels. So I placed an anchored VWAP from the economic data that came out today. So this is the balance equilibrium of the buyers and sellers on the Russell from the economic data that came out this morning. That's when a little bit of more volume came in, and then obviously here is the market open when all the volume came in. So the setup is, okay, so when price was holding here and it reclaimed this red anchored VWAP right here, this high, that is my trigger long. My stop is right here. And like I said, it did obviously go higher, but this dotted line right here is yesterday's close. And this blue line right here is the balance of buyers and sellers since the overnight session. So right there was my target. So this area really is what it was, area, because it was right between both. Because if you recall that daily time frame that I showed you, I was thinking up, retest, and maybe fail. But I offered a good little risk reward and potential time to enter. So once we reclaim the anchored view up, there's my trigger long, stop, hit my target really fast. Obviously left money on the table, but that's all cool. No big deal. Made my money, and I guess I'll leave it alone. But yes, that was the trade, and that's really it. That's how simple it is. I just use anchor VWAPs, use them for triggers in, and in this case, I use it to get out on the overnight sessions open and yesterday's close. So short, sweet, quick little trade. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I like to answer all of them and look to help actually everyone getting on their own little trading journey. But have a great one, everyone. Finish your week strong, and I'll see y'all again tomorrow. Take care.